Yo, what's going on, gang? Listen, I want to come in today and do an updated settings video for my controller settings. I wanted to kind of come through and show you what I'm rocking with now. Obviously, we know I do tactical flip just because I use a PlayStation controller. I like the bumpers rather than the triggers. But tactical, regardless, you don't have to rock flipped. If you want to, though, it's right here. Swap L1, R1 with L2, R2. As for sensitivity, I'm rocking 1.65. This is a very new thing for me to try. Usually was rocking like a 1.5 or even before that a 6. But here's the thing, I was using a 6 sensitivity in the last COD, which would have been a 7 in this game. So in reality right now I'm rocking like a 7 right now, maybe even an 8. So it feels a little faster because I've been playing with it for a couple months. But we're getting back used to it. I like the 165 definitely a lot better. Obviously controller vibration off. Dead zone inputs, these are big, man. Left stick min 1, left stick max 75, right stick min 3. Obviously these are going to be based on your stick drift. So like your right stick, the aiming stick, if you have a ton of stick drift, you can't lower it down to 3. Just make it as low as you can without having stick drift. That's going to affect your gameplay, man. Left and right trigger, make sure those are 0. We're going to go over to aiming. Sensitivity multiplier on this one is all set to 1.0. Advanced aiming, and then custom sensitivity per zoom, I have it all set to 1.0. This is the first time in probably, I'd say, 4 years I've changed this. Like, I've used low zoom all the way up to 3x in every COD since Modern Warfare 2019, but I decided to change it with Omni movement. I like it, it's a little faster, and I'm also not playing Warzone this year. I'm playing multiplayer ranked, so it's a little bit faster paced. In Warzone, I needed that little bit of extra precision on further shots, but right now I think 1.0 is like treating me pretty well. If I start to notice I'm like slipping up on shots or I'm overcompensating shots, I'll lower this back down to a 0.93 or a 0.95. Those would kind of flip-flop, but as of right now we're going to stay at 1.0. I definitely think it's making the difference. I'm also noticing right now that dynamic has been a game changer for me. I ran standard for the first 2 months. I've ran dynamic though the last 4 CODs. I've ran dynamic exclusively, and now I am back on dynamic. It's starting to feel good again, and that aim response curve slope scale is set to a 1. I definitely think that's going to make the difference for a lot of players, making sure that the aim assist dynamic is activated. Tactical sprint assist is on for me. 0 sprint assist delay, always says sideways and backwards. Corner slice on. Slide dive behavior. A lot of people are rocking the hybrid, like right here, this hybrid. So it's tap to slide, tap while holding sprint input to dive. Now here's the thing, I use auto tac sprint, so I don't have to click the left stick in, but it's such a habit, I click it anyways. And the problem with that is I'm noticing I'm diving when I don't want to. It's not something I want to learn to do. I haven't really been diving. Like I've been growing through the ranks, man. I have a gameplay I want to upload this week. We actually faced like our first like good group of iridescents, and we smacked them, like big blowout, actual like super duper blowout. And I'm noticing I really don't have to dive. Like that's such a situational thing. But slide only has been a game changer. Sliding, no matter what, has been huge. I mean, the slide drop shot's definitely the most OP thing right now, I think, in rank play in terms of movement. So I'm going to keep that going. Sprint restore on. Let's see. And then where is the... I think it's under combat. You want to make sure that reload doesn't cancel sprint. I think it's in combat advanced settings. Yeah, right here. Sprint cancels reload. Make sure this is turned off if you're going to run the auto attack sprint. This is absolutely a big setting to have. Because if you run auto attack sprint, the second you touch the left stick, you're going to be in a full sprint. If you are trying to reload, you can't move. You have to stand still. You do not want that. So make sure sprint cancels reload is off. Like regardless, it's a big setting. Gang, listen, if you're new to the channel and enjoy the content, hit that sub button. Crush that like button. I'll catch you all tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it, gang.